Helps if I unmute myself. Hello, hello. It's been probably 10 months. Actually, I'll tell you exactly how long it's been in release date. Yeah, 10 months. 26th of August 2024 would have been my last stream. We're back. We've got a new camera, new light, slightly different viewpoint of me. Yeah, we're back. I ain't making no promises this time, but yeah, here we are. We're gonna play some Death Stranding 2. I had to do the recap because I don't think I ever beat the first game. Box I'm Trapped In does have rounded corners, yes. I can turn that off, but I kind of like the rounded corners. It's probably staying on. If I ever need to zoom in on myself, I get a good shot of my palm of my hand, and then, the slightest bit of zoom. That's bad. Alrighty. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'm very excited for this game. We're gonna play on normal. Gameplay recording has been paused. Oh no. I was born in April. The second day. They made you do this in the first game too, and they said it had like impact. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone born under the constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Satis, and Delphinus, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It's believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. Very good. No gameplay recordings resumed. You guys are allowed to watch now. Um, Technically, I had a soft reboot to stream. I was streaming on YouTube. Um, just because I was lazy and I could lay in bed. Yeah, here we are. I sound down a little bit. Do anything, guys, but the bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. It'd be interesting to see how much game there is in this game, as opposed to movie. Because, you know, Kojima loves to make movie the game. It's very pretty. Got it on performance mode, so we are aware. There he is, Barrel with dicks.
-61. Not a wing cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun is out of sight. I see the world a bit lose at the trial, what is left and what
That's
is
a cute
right.
baby.
I made the world
Really shouldn't have put me in charge of one though. That seems it's a danger waiting to happen. God, I hope there's not a fall over mechanic in this one, because we don't want to be falling over the baby. Indicates Sam's blood levels, indicates Sam's stamina. Alright. Okay, we can actually walk normally. Good, I guess. Yeah, the baby's super cute. Oh, before we crack on, because I did get the, obviously I'm playing today, so I got the collector's edition. This statue came with it. It's huge. I'd have to zoom out to get the whole thing in frame. But it is super cool. Look at the detail on this thing. The guts coming out. Yeah, this statue's cool as hell. That was one of the things that come with the deluxe edition, or collector's edition rather. The other one, there's a few like art cards and a letter from Kojima, but this creepy as hell little puppet keyring and his creepy little face. Anyway, new destination. That way.
Easy does it. Sorry,
Right, well, part of me really just wants to like see if I can just throw myself down the cliff, but I feel like that's not the way to go. But also, this doesn't seem like a safe place for a child at all. It's nice not feeling like I'm gonna fall over every few seconds. There is still a balance mechanic by the looks of it, but not as painful as the first game was with that. Because I fell over a lot. Hello, blood bag. He's just leaving this stuff out here. Oh, cinematic camera. That's cool. Oh, look at little footsteps telling me which way to go. That's very nice. This is wildly impressive. When you think about it. Like, I get that there's not a lot going on the screen, but you know, there's not a lot going on, but there's a lot going on. granted, playing on performance, but wildly stable. Also looks like it's wildly stable for stream as well, which is nice. Stuff like this has a habit of not being stable. Potential gate quake.
I feel that.
Gate quake measuring 4 on the G scale has occurred. I don't know if that played for you guys there, but that little baby mumbling sounds come out of the controller just then. Ah. What's the other game that had this mechanic? Amnesia. Amnesia Rebirth.
Okay, you're all right.
Hello, child. It's very cute. You're very cute, Betty. Oh, you can zoom in.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Going to give it shaken baby syndrome? Yeah. The fact that it says to do it gently, I just know I'm going to be in a panic state at some point and not do it gently, and it's going to be bad for everyone involved. Again, why did he take this child here? This doesn't seem like a safe environment. Be dragging a baby through. Something over there. Yeah, I wasn't sure how they were going to do it. Because obviously it's a very different mechanic than it was in the first game. I think there was soothe mechanics in the first game too. Different, obviously, because it was a fetus in a tank. So the first game opens similar to this as well. It's sort of you just getting a slight feel for the game, you know, wide open space. This does feel stronger the way that it doesn't. Stuff over this way. Like, that's a ladder down there, I think. I don't know what that is.
Rain. Gotta move.
Rain? I do know from the few things that I saw, people said this feels much more Metal Gear Solid, which is probably not a bad. Iron crystals. I like that his little hat went on automatically. So like the credits are still playing because I knew I was gonna be a maniac here. Hello, ladder. That's something I also remember from the first game is whilst you were playing online, different ladders and roads and stuff that people built in the world would be in your world. Um, I figured that's probably something that'll be a part of this one too, but you never know. But I had also fallen over a hell of a lot. First game. At this point, so. Rough and stuff. But yeah, we will say it again. Didn't beat the first game. I didn't even get tremendously far into it, realistically. One day I'll try and go back to it, I think. But it was nice that it gave me... What the hell are those? No, sir. Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah, might try and go back. I did enjoy it. Had no reason attached to it. Eating cryptophytes will restore Sam's blood levels to eat a cryptophyte once in possession of right to enter the school's menu and something to provide shipping session. Press X to get. You know what? Good on you for eating random environmental bugs.
Almost there.
Oh, good thing I have a ladder. My first structure. Hells yeah. It was a good thing I went and got that ladder. Maybe might have drowned otherwise. Minus 61. Oh, they're going to tell me the names of all the sons. That's cool. That's cool. So, if you like any of the soundtrack, you'll know what it is. Oh, he's got a little baby rain jacket. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Alright, baby's not concerned. I vaguely remember the goo people. Very vaguely.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. I wonder if they got Bring Me the Horizon to do another song for this. They had Ludens as the main song in the first game. Oh, he's a proud dad.
Come on, open up. There you go.
Oh, sleepy baby. I don't have a paternal bone in my body, but they're gonna make me care for this child. That's a cool ass bike. No, there's a very high level of care put into making this baby instantly attached to you. There's a bit of work. Makes you want to take care of it straight away anyway. Wonder if he'll still be drinking Monster Energy. Knife, gun. I like that he's made it like a nice, gentle little like single dad apartment for the baby too. A pan.
Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Yeah, but you can see the care he's put into making that living space nice. Also, the faces in this, like yes, they're based 100% on the characters playing them, but like,
Wow.
this is a fantastic looking game. Oh, you got a little love heart birthmark on his elbow.
Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God.
Yeah.
How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
I like that they give you the ability to look at the lore notes as they come up, but also, why would I want to interrupt the cutscene?
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA.
Need to see if I can turn up the dialogue audio. A little bit quiet compared to the rest of the game.
Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own.
The baby got a tardigrade.
The UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Diehard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
Oh yeah, this seems safe.
No need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles working regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral
Mexico?
network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So,
Thanks.
what do you say?
Why me? Are there BTs out there? Don't do it. What's the state of the environment there?
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Why would I want to take a child then?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Can I ask you something?
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Hang on. Taking a picture for Instagram. Gotta prove I was here. Are the BTs out there?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
I won't do it. It's gonna give me a game over state, probably.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Interesting. The illusion of choice. What happens if I say I won't do it again? Is it gonna just loop? Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yes, it appears that it's just gonna keep looping until I say I'll do it. The illusion of choice.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. No! No!
Minus 61.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you
Is it
have a
'cause it's
fort for me
speaking?
while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
That's like a camera.
It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it.
How's about that?
Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, I think it defaulted to my camera rather than my actual mic for some reason. How annoying. Episode 1. Damn. I know, how rude of them. They better give me
Go
my
on.
damn baby back.
Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now
They
then,
went.
let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them, so there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up. Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Oh, does.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
As soon as I find an emu farm, what we'll do.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on,
Bandits.
or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
No, I don't think I will.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Amelie's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow.
Crypto button.
Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Give me the damn child.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Keep the child. I don't think so.
Wants to eat.
It's a very important child. Very important. Yes, I'm aware there's an update. Forced me to download it.
Alright, let's get this done.
It is a hell of a wall of tech. All those exclamation marks because it drives me nuts.
Alright.
Weapon usage restricted. Rude. Perfect. Execute the woman. I think she'd kill me. From memory, be very dangerous.
Been a while since I held a gun.
You hate everything. Oh my god. There's the river. Really want to waste a ladder on it. Run around the river. 100%. 110% even. Plenty of bugs. Headache pills. Them headache pills.
Somebody lend me a hand!
So that. Combat so early? This game took ages to actually let you get into any combat.
We're in enemy territory now.
Took one guy out. Very effective bandit camp. Go take that guy out for his boot. Oh, if it's really sick. Walking straight into it. Standstill.
Okay.
I feel like things are gonna go bad real quick.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah. We can update the game.
Storm's coming through.
That wind is very strong. Don't seem safe out there. I feel like I'm carrying a lot of things that would be striking rod for lightning. Pick up that last gen dream camera. Shift mechanic is still here. Probably more so now that I don't have the child. Cool, and it's Death Already carrying slightly too much stuff, making me fall over. Very good. Very good. I don't know. Yes. Almost there. Taking the ladder off, apparently, fixed a bit of my weight issues. And usage restricted.
Security measures lifted.
Automated public
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
a pack. No worries. Aw. Social strand sub. How does it feel to be back out there soon? Try to use the SSS to keep up to date. Everything over here. Like that. Who was having fun playing around just a while ago and fast asleep in dreamland. I'll send you another message soon. Check out on your... Don't worry, I'll take care of Luke.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Activate terminal. And report. Nice. Very nice.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right?
Sure am,
That's a relief.
buddy.
We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about.
Welcome.
Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Average
Gee,
damage
there's
target
hardly a scratch
5% or
on this
less.
cargo.
Too
You
good.
are incredible. Figured we would never see this cargo, but here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery.
119 likes.
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
I do my best.
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral
No, I don't
gateway
think I
you
will.
brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Oh, I'm very sad. My man needs a shower. Cutting. Beto Puente.
Chiral
First
network
connect.
coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection. Now displaying your current porter grade.
Silent Antler.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And
Oh,
now
he looks
we
a
can
lot
begin
more,
fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until
refocusing.
recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
How are things?
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities.
Yes, I took out 2 of the bandits.
But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation.
Sucks for you,
And with
buddy.
the constant timefall in the vicinity, gyro contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
I'll do my best, buddy. Sam needs a shower.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
They don't sit sandy on the bed. Damn, the shower and toilet are outside your private room. Kyra crystals will be covered from any waste you produce, so go ahead and make you. Also, a sink in your room where you can freshen up and check your look in the mirror. It's a good place to try out new hats or sunglasses. We've got access to an armory where you can check out various weapons and learn how to use them in training. Go ahead and give it a try. Definitely worth checking out everything your room's got to offer. Once you've rested up, of thanks, buddy. How do I get up? Yep, sure is. How'd you know? You have showered and cleaned up. Sam's sunburn has healed. I don't know if it has. His shoulders still look very sunburnt. So that's not how you use a bed. There's pillows right there. I got a new camera, by the way. I'm crisper detail now. Yeah, I'm using a actual camera instead of a webcam. My Sony ZV-E10. Just a baby. Yeah, I bought it mainly big videos and stuff at the wrestling. Surrogate webcam. Having the two sources of light from. Oh, that's a lot of dead babies. thing as the statue I got when I bought this.
Lou,
Which I showed that off.
Are you alright?
Statue I got.
If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's
It's
crying,
huge.
getting the milk
Look at
just
my
warm
head.
enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
hi.
The baby's back.
So,
Oh, it's not the real
how does
baby.
it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was.
Same as ever.
It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me.
Yeah, you might
Just
be.
focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Give me my damn child back.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities.
Can I drink Monster Energy? Customizing your private room. Oh, I can put the bait. Oh yeah.
No way. Alright.
It wouldn't surprise me. They got first game had Ludens as the main theme for it because they got Bring Me the Horizon to do it. It wouldn't surprise me if Sleep Token was asked to do for this. Because Kojima. Little bit of everything. Actually, watch my. Fine. New test weapons. Why not? Why not? Fundamental. Overt action. I bet there's a trophy associated with doing all the VR missions. Kojima really just couldn't stay away from doing VR related. Believable. I bought a meta quest. Eh. Can't believe I'm failing the fundamentals. I was probably meant to wait for him to patrol away. Very extreme. Enemies not carrying cargo can't exit. Okay. Probably good to actually do the basics. Some weird labels. Yeah, that one guy was called Bandit Boots. The other one was called Blood Bag. To defeat all enemies, way to the objective area without being covered. Hey, look, Bandit Boots is in this area too. Like, I don't know, that guy was definitely called Barricade Repair Spray. Oh, Bandit Boots. Got him. I don't know if I need to. I feel like I should. S rank. I don't know if sliding down ladders would actually like them. Yeah. Cargo recovery. Cover all the cargo from the enemy base and reach the objective area. Ah. Hey. I mean, always a figure, I guess. I like that that's meant to be a non-lethal incapacitation, but it definitely feels like he breaks their neck. Ah. I was being protected. Let's retract it. Get into a fist fight on the second enemy. I should have just assumed all of the cargo was going to be on somebody, not randomly placed around. There was 5 targets. Technically, they could if I broke their neck. Definitely feels a lot more combat oriented than the first game did, at least. Because the first game got to that point. It took a while. This feels like it's jumps but a little bit. I didn't either. Thankfully, the game had a sort of short recap. First booted up. Nice. At least gave me the story fill in. But yeah, I never finished the first one. Always intended to go back to it. I was playing it that long. I was playing it whilst my nan passed away, so the game holds some sentimental value, but also eliminate enemy right action. Armed combat, dodging blows, locking in, swinging and throwing cargo. Okay. Oh, I meant to. Oh, I've got it. Okay. Hopefully that's still an S rank with how much I've left it up. Oh, sure was. What a gun. What a gun. Popping out and firing from... Now we get to see my epic gunplay. final target. Go figure. Okay. Training. Training complete. Then. For the fundamental. Be all of them. He has a family. A family. Hey man, Bandit Boots knew what he was getting into. We're online. Finally connected to the chiral network. 4 long years since the first expedition set up that terminal. Patiently, and hooked up ever since. We're not alone out here. All humanity wants, right? Not only are we connected to other locations, we fabricate new equipment using chiral printers. Living the dream. Living the dream. Heck. I want to go back. Our room. So I can check that it actually I've completed them all. That is the quokka. But I spent my hard-earned money on quokka patch. That's all I need. Not Monster Energy drink, this. Kind of upsetting. Just a touch. cryptobite. Cryptobiote. Check to make sure. It did actually save the fact that I'd done all of them. Okay, yeah. Very good. Okay. Stressed me out when it said it wouldn't save my progress. Alright, now we can get on with the delivering thing. My lifelong dream. Go to surface. Hello.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that.
How
If
many
you
people are
access the
dying every
delivery
day that
terminal,
they need a
you'll find
corpse
that you can
disposal
fabricate
service
equipment for yourself
like so
now, too.
drastically?
We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility.
Screen book.
So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you.
I forgot.
I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS. Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard.
I don't have
in this
ice cream
area.
in my.
Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
I can do that, I guess.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done.
100 degrees
Every
Celsius.
piece of equipment you
That's
take
boiling point.
also adds to your overall weight. So
That make
think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
I'll run out of as much stamina as I goddamn well like.
Make all necessary preparations for your
Probably going to want at least a ladder. Yes, that's better. Oh no, there was definitely plenty in the beard. I just was very aware of it. It was good, Magnum. It was a strawberry flavor, vanilla caramel brownie. Didn't taste like any of those things. It tasted like. Going to. Okay, we've fallen over every 3 seconds, but it's fine.
Order accepted. Thank you.
It's fine. Don't give me more stuff. Oh, Timefall. Well, didn't make container repair spray because I didn't need it. Don't make container repair spray. Yeah. Oh, that's. Approaching cargo weight limit. Okay. Definitely not.
Thank you. Kindly.
1.3 kilometers that way. Okay. This is fine.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
I feel like he's gonna fall over every time I grab it. Very upsetting. Honestly, I'd take the wind right now over the rain.
Warning. Flight risk elevated.
Rising. Really didn't need those river levels to rise. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. We're all good. don't know why I keep thinking circle is the crouch button. Oh, these headache pills. They are definitely. Electric. Really should be grabbing things to send to people. What? What? Huh. I'm gonna my location. No, the enemy hasn't spotted me out. How would they do so? No. That's a ladder. Not. They're fine. We're okay. What? Where did you come from, buddy? Oh, throwing electric rods at me. Off. Boots IRL, yeah. No enemy. Use. So when I played the first game, I wasn't very good at driving. I suspect this. Could have forced my way across terrain I really wasn't ready. That's probably going to be my strategy. Though it's much easier in a off-road specific vehicle as opposed to trying to do it on a motorbike. Don't hesitate. Thanks, Fragile. Never would have.
Thanks for the help.
Enemy Dolan have reduced battery. How rude. Pick up chiral crystal in the vehicle. Get out.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Handmade necklace. Oh. It is annoying that it decides that it has to beep every 3 seconds. I'm not connected. Acutely unfair. Not raining. Perfectly. Why do I press circle for everything? Wish I still had them. I'd be getting there so fast. Cryptobiotes. Exactly. Happy Bahara of a man. Description. Look at all this. Capybara of... I'll take it. Ah. Vitals. Grab that.
Buen día, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised
It's
that usage is
far
restricted
away, though.
inside facility grounds.
The hell left their vitals analyzer all the way out here? Believe it.
Disengaging weapons.
I'm alright. One thing. I've got my nice new camera. Definitely not exclusively. Wait. Alright, how about you? Every time not that I go on Twitch. I might do. Kids, come on along. The hair's there too. Not that it looks like it. The hair's there. They restrict my use. It was, yes, right, it was. The damage. Still 4%. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Oh yeah. Glad to hear it.
for making the trip.
Lady, I think your
Allow me
antenna's
to assess
broken.
the condition of your cargo.
Oh yeah,
This is
S rank.
practically flawless. Mil gracias. Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. Thank you so much.
What do you
for
mean you
bringing
didn't think
it
you'd
in.
ever get this back? It was literally just outside your front door. Lady.
I have to say, this was well
Rude.
worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part
Side
of
is
the
scary.
chiral
That's true.
network, we'll be
That's the
able
whole
to
premise
use
of the
these
game.
remote medical
Everyone's
units you
stuck
brought.
inside because they're
I
terrified of
think
the
it might
outside
have
world.
checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to
I
this.
do think it was ironic
So
that the
go
first
ahead
game was
and
like,
link
yeah,
us up.
everyone's stuck inside, nobody wants to leave. Then, less than 6 months, the pandemic happened. Oh yeah, acting Mexico up. Villa Libre. Country. Get to hear how badly I butcher names of these places. It's my quokka!
Now displaying your current porter grade.
As if my stealth did. Ow. 86 kilos worth of cargo delivered. Traveled 7.6 kilometers.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I
I
can
think it's
finally
kind of
use
funny
one of these
that it's
medical
based in
units to assess
North
the condition of the child I'm
South
carrying.
America, but they use
I just
kilometers
pray
to
they're
measure the
strong and
distance.
healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth.
What is
There
she
should
wearing?
be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've
Like
been
she's
dealing
about to
with
join a
this
cult.
though. It's
Maybe they
not
are in a
critical
cult.
issue,
This
so I
place is
posted an aid
full of
request
cultists.
with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal. The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back.
Understand.
Too many
I would also
bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. Had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these
Bother me
remote
just a
medical
little bit.
units.
Voices are so quiet. Everything else. Choosy.
Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood.
Yes, I picked up the
water
handmaid.
carried it into
wash down
bandit
river.
territory. So we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please check the aid request.
Oh, I'll check the
All of
aid
relevant
request.
details should be
We're gonna do
available for
side
review
quests
on
for
that
70
ring terminal
hours.
you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is.
Mayfly.
And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
A new order, Phil.
A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery
It doesn't
terminal
sound
here
pleasant,
to get
no.
underway. I'll share additional
Can't
info with
imagine
you as soon
it'd
as you
be
do so.
particularly enjoyable.
Order completed. Well done.
The orc chiral density by bandit.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow
That would be
in your
true if I
footsteps through
updated the
this
game.
area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route.
But I'm also just not
Best of
updating the
luck
game
to you
right.
out there.
Up and about.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted.
Private room.
Thank you.
It'd be a private room. But they do. Alright, let's go to the spider forest. That sounds lovely.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
If a rubber bullet gun is going to be good for the spider forest also sounds awful. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with it being this close to where they are. I imagine it's killing. Fighting? Vitals analyzer. There was a river here at one point. Two vitals analyzers. Ooh. I like me. Oh, ah! Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no! No no no!
Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
No, thank you. You guys can stay over there. Stay on your rock. After experience, I don't know if I want to be rush here. Fine. Stories. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Spider. And creature spidery thing. Hey, buddy. Anesthetic agent. Four legs is about the limit. Up here. I'm not a fan of birds, so I agree with that one. There it is. There it is. Spider fun. And has the strongest. Wait until you hear about cassowaries. They're murder talons. Oh! Oh! Why is there so many of them? Be really upsetting.
Come on. Keep it together.
When I get to the top here and there's glad I got a spare pair of boots. Low injury. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Man's got legs made us.
Don't worry. You go.
Oh, I'm not worried. Grass there. This is fine. What the hell's that? Oh. Perfect. That was fine. Sun has begun to heal. Hot dang. I would have fallen and broken my face already. No way I would make it down this hill level of safety. Thankfully, no spiders at the top. Mine definitely. Also considering all of the things he's carrying.
Nice.
I think these bandits down the hill would be like, what the hell's just building itself up? Only one.
Construction process now complete.
Durability.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to. I never finished the first one. There's a somewhat decent recap of the game when you boot up this one that you can choose to listen to if you wanted to. Yeah, I can't see any. Wouldn't be able to. I guess playing the first one would just sort of give you a general idea of what to expect gameplay-wise. Second one definitely jumps in. A lot more focused. A lot more. It just gets into things. Thank you. Behalf. Probably.
Now leaving chiral network.
Yeah, that there's a new update to the game. Oh yeah, climbing anchor might have been handy getting up. Ace.
My
One
name's
more.
Sam.
What? This away. Oh, this is safe place. That's that one. So then I can deliver it.
This ain't bad.
Music's nice. How is this man moving still? That's all I gotta say. It's such a backpack right now. It's just hanging there precariously. It'll be interesting. I can't remember the first game, whether or not I can do the deliveries at any location, like right location. Find out. Number of inhabitants.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress.
I remember
Anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
having a bunch of stuff on me in the first game and just absolutely eating it as I got to the right here and like dropping and damaging everything. Okay, does have to go. Having a vehicle. Little motorbike that definitely wasn't designed to go on mountain.
You're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go. Get you going. You sure know how to take care of your cargo.
Sure do, buddy.
Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks.
Sure did, buddy.
I just have to say that you're an
Life well liked.
absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Get you guys connected to the network is what it can. Engine the air. A little something. Blood grenade. Safe place to rest during periods of time for containing gas spray will be deployed. Drive away BT.
Now displaying your current porter
Good to know. Good to have. Hang it. Ad breaks. Handler level 2.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems.
You're welcome.
We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you.
That's a blood grenade.
It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers. And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. Though you
I can't
know all
imagine
about
why.
that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center.
Oh yeah.
Feel
Or
free to access
VR.
the delivery terminal and give them a try. This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up.
That why there's only
We've been
42
coordinating
people
with the
living here.
research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right?
Wrong.
Our timefall shelters are different, you see. After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only
Good luck.
downside is that the repellent has a
I'll
limited
be
supply, so make sure you
comfortably
don't
in
run low.
bed.
It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into
Okay.
drinkable water, allowing you to
Private
top
room
up
here.
your canteen on the
Probably
go.
for the night.
We've posted an aid request so
We're
you can
doing
fabricate a shelter to see
RE5.
how it works.
Or not.
Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us. By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, I got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Better give me my damn child back. That's all I'm saying. And better have showered. It's up on the beach.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Gate quake.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Don't rush me. I quack. Okay, so. Ah. Is that a gatequake over here? Everything okay where you are? Taking the usual. I'm done. Who's playing happily like a never? Close to that. Right? It's Sam. You bad, it's Sam. Drink. Man's shoulders look very sore. Crypto bio. Yeah, have one. Toilet. And doesn't even any cold. I believe we don't get the peeing cutscene. Righty.
A new feature has been made
Peeing.
available.
Ah. That's okay. Righty. Oh. Screen look. Works. Kind of. Alrighty. Cool. Let's stream back in hopefully more accessible hours now. So that's nice. Good to see you. I was just finishing up, so thank you for dropping in. Definitely enjoying it so far. Yeah. Should be more consistent going forward. We'll be playing Resident Evil 5 tomorrow. Yeah, Resident Evil 5 with Shane. Good, that should be fun. A while. Work's been a little bit nicer hours wise, so fingers crossed I get back into streaming a little bit more consistently. Actually put this nice new camera I've got to work. But yeah, back tomorrow. I'm off to bed. Yeah, thank you for dropping in. Thanks guys for hanging out. Everyone who came in, said hello. Watch. Catch you all tomorrow night.